Welcome back. You're live with Expresso just ahead of the long weekend. So we know it's school holidays at the moment, but that doesn't mean our youth sports action comes to a standstill. Schools now preparing for a thrilling winter sports season, providing students, parents and all of us youth sport fans with a host of musty holiday festivals taking place across the country. So this morning, Brandon is going to take us through the lowdown. But before we get on to rugby, which is coming, let's talk about some of the big results that have happened recently.
Absolutely. So summer sport has just come to an end. And as you know, unfortunately for us, summer's kind of coming to an end. But in terms of youth sports, that's really great for us because we get to rugby and hockey and all the sports that we love. But before that starts, we've got a couple of results to go over that happened over the weekend. The summer sports came to an end and they finished off with some really fantastic fixtures. Starting off with cricket, the St. Stithians College, they won the National T20 Championship, overcoming Paarl Gym by 8 runs in the final against in Potchefstroom, and they walked away with a 110,000 Rand prize. So really well done to St. Stithians College.
I hope that team gets to keep it, man. I hope the team gets to keep it.
Hopefully they get a couple of the guys get a percentage of that, hopefully.
Some new bats in the mix.
Exactly. And then the hosts of the South African Surf Life-Saving Championships, Kings Beach, they won the youth category at the 2016 competition. Wow. So they did extremely well there. Obviously the fittest runners and swimmers and whatever, so they managed to win it on their own beach.
Yeah, and we say fitness off the charts for that,
Yeah,
man.
those
so
are supreme athletes.
So coming up this weekend, we know the Easter rugby festivals do dominate. Who are we watching out for?
Absolutely. Well, like you said, we've got, this is probably one of the biggest weekends in schoolboy rugby over the year. You know, it's the pre-season, it's where it's a rare opportunity where you get to see a number of teams playing at one venue and all of the scouts are there. So the players they play some fantastic running rugby and without fear, but they've obviously got a lot of pressure on them with, scouts watching them for the future. But just starting off with some of the competitions that are happening, Kersney, Kes, St. John's and St. Stithians are hosting Easter rugby festivals, and they all start today and they end on the 28th. So fantastic schoolboy rugby to watch over this long weekend. And
I would do that if you're in Joburg, if you're close to more than one festival, go to more than one festival.
Definitely.
Get out there, support the young players. Also a great opportunity to see like these North versus South derby, see teams play against each other that you wouldn't ordinarily see.
And to see how teams rebuild. As you know, a couple of teams did really well last year and they lose a lot of their matrics and that kind of thing. So it'll be interesting to see how these teams go forward into 2016 with their young players.
Which team do you think is the one to watch this year?
Definitely Paarl Boys. As we know, last year they were undefeated. They were the number one team in South Africa. A large majority of those players made up the undefeated Western Province Craven Week team. So it'll be very interesting to see how they do going into 2016 because they lost about half their team. So they've got a big rebuilding phase.
They've been rebuilding though for like 2 decades.
Exactly.
And they don't ever seem to miss
Continue to produce the players.
Man. Awesome stuff, man. Thank you so much for keeping your finger on the pulse. Brandon Yates, our sports presenter, bringing us all the latest on what's happening out in the country with regards to youth sports. And make sure that you do go out and support these youngsters. I love the fact that we see young stars emerging there that will, in 2 or 3 years, be donning, hopefully, those Springbok colours. Well, now we're going to get into our official news lineup for the day, get you set ahead of the long weekend. Lee?